This is the War Brief Daily for March 29, 2026, covering the Russia-Ukraine theater. Tonight we are tracking 4 confirmed developments. First, a Russian drone strike that struck a maternity hospital in Odessa. Second, Ukraine's confirmed deep strikes against a Russian explosives plant and an oil refinery nearly 900 kilometers inside Russia. Third, Russia's announced gasoline export ban starting April 1st, a direct strategic consequence of those strikes. And fourth, the frontline picture across Donetsk and Zaporizhia, where Ukrainian forces repelled multiple mechanized assaults and confirmed advances near Lyman. First, the Odessa Maternity Hospital strike. This is confirmed. Overnight, Russian forces launched 273 drones against Ukraine. Ukrainian air defenses intercepted 252 of them, a 92% intercept rate. But 21 broke through and struck 18 locations across the country. One drone hit a maternity hospital in Odessa. 2 people were killed. 12 were injured. The Ukrainian Health Ministry confirmed that 22 women in active labor and 19 newborns were inside the facility at the time of the strike. President Zelensky and Odesa Oblast's military administration both personally confirmed the attack. ISW assesses that Russia has deliberately modified its strike tactics to maximize civilian damage. This is not collateral damage. This is an established and documented pattern. Second, Ukraine struck deep inside Russia, and this is confirmed on 2 axes. Ukrainian forces used an FP-5 Flamingo cruise missile to strike the Promsyntez explosives manufacturing plant in Chapayevsk, Samara Oblast, roughly 890 kilometers from the Ukrainian border. This plant produces more than 30,000 tons of military explosives annually, feeding directly into Russia's production of aerial bombs and missiles. The Ukrainian General Staff confirmed secondary explosions. Geolocated footage verified the strike. Simultaneously, Ukrainian FP-1 long-range drones struck the Yaroslavl oil refinery overnight, a facility that processes approximately 15 million tons of petroleum products per year. Geolocated footage confirmed fires at tank farms and production infrastructure. The regional governor attempted to deny significant damage. The confirmed fires undercut that claim. These strikes represent a milestone. Ukraine's indigenous strike capability is now reaching nearly 900 kilometers into Russian territory. Third, Russia's response. This is confirmed from official Russian government statements. Deputy Prime Minister Alexander Novak has ordered a complete ban on Russian gasoline exports from April 1st through July 31st. The stated reason is domestic price stabilization. The real driver is Ukraine's sustained strike campaign against Russian oil refining infrastructure, which has pushed gasoline prices sharply higher inside Russia since late 2025. ISW assesses this decision reflects growing Kremlin pressure to balance war financing against domestic economic pain, and that pressure is now visible in official policy. Fourth, the front line. Confirmed. Ukrainian forces advanced in eastern Lyman in Donetsk Oblast. Geolocated footage published March 27th verifies the movement. In western Zaporizhia, Russian forces launched 2 separate mechanized assaults on March 28th. Ukrainian forces destroyed every armored vehicle in both attacks. Near Oleksandrivka, Russia launched what a Ukrainian brigade described as the largest assault in their sector since the start of 2026. Ukrainian forces repelled it, killing 27 Russian service members. The Russian Ministry of Defense claimed the seizure of Brusivka, south of Lyman. That claim is currently unconfirmed and not corroborated by any geolocated evidence. And from satellite imagery published March 28th, Russia is actively constructing at least 11 new drone storage structures at Donetsk City Airport, a significant expansion of launch infrastructure that signals Russia intends to sustain or increase drone sortie rates along this axis. Here is what to watch next. Monitor for any official Russian confirmation or denial of damage at Yaroslavl and Chapayevsk. Watch for Russian follow-on long-range strikes in response to Ukraine's deep strike operations. Track whether the gasoline export ban formalizes on April 1st as announced. And watch for increased Russian pressure across Kupiansk, Pokrovsk, and Kostiantynivka. Multiple axes are showing elevated activity. That's your War Brief Daily for March 29, 2026.